Hi, everybody. I'm coming to you from Rome, where I'm finishing up a fellowship at the American Academy in Rome. I'm writing a political biography of Julius Caesar. And as I think everybody knows, Donald Trump is a would-be Caesar, even though he's no Orange Julius, to put it mildly. He's not even fit to hold Caesar's toga. But we saw this especially clearly in the last few days with what I think will be regarded as the Iran fiasco. That fiasco brings to mind an analogy more recent than the ancient world. In 1961, which by the way was the year that the Regents released a song called Barbara Ann, not Bomb Iran, John F. Kennedy launched an invasion of Cuba with the help of the CIA. It failed. Fidel Castro was not removed from power, and Kennedy took full responsibility for the fiasco. 18 months later, to resolve the Cuban Missile Crisis, Kennedy used diplomacy to get Soviet nuclear missiles out of Cuba. So where are we now? In my last video, I said the big question was, has Fordo been destroyed? The answer is no. And in the meantime, the Iranians took the enriched uranium and put it in safe places. We will have a very hard time finding it because after it was clear that Trump might attack, the inspectors, the IAEA inspectors, were thrown out of Iran. So moving forward, we're going to be in a very difficult place trying to figure out where this material is and to use diplomacy to try to not just lessen tensions, but to get the nuclear material identified and eventually secured. And unfortunately, we don't have the diplomats in place who are going to have the capacity to do this. So while it's very hard to know where this is going, that's the case with any kind of war or any kind of hostilities, it creates a series of unintended consequences. We do know that the United States is now playing a much weaker hand than it did just a few weeks ago when Trump, hard to believe, was pursuing a diplomatic solution. That idea of trying to use diplomacy lasted only until Trump got jealous of Bibi Netanyahu's glory in bombing Iran and decided to get in on the act. We now know that was a significant miscalculation that will set back efforts to make the United States and the world more secure from the threat of Iranian nuclear weapons. Now, I wanted to tell you about a new feature that I have on Old Goats. It's called Past and Presidency, and it's a conversation that I have every week with the brilliant Princeton professor Julian Zelizer, trying to put current events in some historical context. It's only available to paid subscribers, so I urge you to sign up and receive our weekly 10-minute conversation, trying to give people a little better sense of the perspective that we all need to try to sort through these complicated events. Thanks for listening.